It's Jovan, you know, name spelled like a bunch of different ways, but oh well, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, you might see me wearing the same clothes and stuff like that, but I'm climbing my way to the top of my life. I'm walking my path, you know what I mean? Our paths are all connected, you know. We all have different, we all represent different things in life, you know, but we all connected. You know, we connected through the spirit of God. It's like one big ring. It's a ring, and we all connected to it. We all like are like something like that. But we are at a low conscious level right now. But we gonna get out of it because humanity is yearning. They're yearning for evolution to pick them up out of their pollution. Our pollution. The time is now. And you can, every time I turn the TV on, like, I don't have access to a television, so I haven't watched TV in about 4 months now, because I've been like out on the streets, like just everywhere, walking around. Like, I've been out here just dealing with myself, yo. So I don't know, but when I watch TV though, like when I'm in like a hotel or a motel and I just walk into like some type of store where they have like a television where I can see, you know, I see people just kind of breaking out, you know. Eventually people are going to get fed up with oppression in the world and just break free and start doing stuff, because you're going to find out that the powers that be that control us every day, they are really afraid of us. That's why they feel the need to keep us on, keep a cord wrapped around our necks, you know, because they fear that we're going to break out. And it's so easy to break out. It's not even funny. It's like it doesn't require that much effort to just step out, you know. But when you put yourself so deep into the grips of the powers, the negative forces that control us that we have created, then that's when it becomes a battle, because like you put yourself so deep in their hands. But see, me, I'm not really in, I'm living my life now. I got nothing to lose really, so therefore I'm aware of every single direction I can take my life. I can take it that way, I can take it that way, I can take it that way, and still represent what I need to represent. So the manipulation tactics doesn't have no control over me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a wild dude. I'm very wild, you know. I don't like to be controlled. I don't like to be oppressed. Especially when you know you're worth more, that you mean so much more to God and the universe. And I want to inject that inside of every other human being. That you are silver and gold. You are jewels. You are just everything that shines with beauty. You are more, you know. So you actually deserve to be free. You know, it's not a privilege to be free. It was given to you, your God-given right to be free. Everything you do is a God-given right. So who should tell you that you don't have the right to do this or do that, you know? I be looking at these dudes like, yo, what's for real? They be like 32 and 34. I'm like, F you, dog. Like, straight up. Like, I ain't got time. Like, when it come to my freedom, I don't play around with that, because it puts you in a different mindset to where your life becomes uncontrollable. You don't have any control over your life when somebody else is controlling you. And I'm like, yo, man, you gonna cause human beings to explode. That's what this whole thing is leading up to. A volcanic eruption of human beings just lashing out and being like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this manipulation and this control, and you attacking me because I won't do this for you. Blackmail. I can see how this stuff be going on, because I'm affected by it too. So therefore I have to break out of it because I don't like it. It affects all of us, but then certain people step up and be like, yo, man, get out of my face with that, yo. It's going to be the youth that do it. The youth is going to be the one that breaks out, because the youth have so much time invested in earth, And you think they're gonna spend that much time being oppressed? No, we got a whole new generation coming up, and they're fierce, they're warriors, they're dangerous, and they're nihilistic. When I looked at my little cousin named Harold, he said some things that I don't think 8-year-olds should be talking about. Like, he was just saying stuff about how the world is and stuff like that. I'm like, you 8 years old talking like that? I ain't gonna say what he said, but it would make his adult parents be like, wow, we have really fell. If our little kids is telling us that we need to do this and do that. Kids are the little tiny kids and babies are the closest thing to God. So when they're born, it's like God. You know, you think babies don't listen to your conversations? I think babies be faking, yo. They be faking when they be crying and they be acting all babyish and stuff. They smart, yo. They real smart. When you leave your babies by themselves with other babies, they be acting like rugrats, dog. They be acting like rugrats, yo. They be talking and being like, yo, we gonna do this and we gonna, what's that movie called? Baby Genius, or where all them babies was talking to each other like, yo, we about to get popping right now. We about to get it going. Stewies be sitting around in a circle like, yo, as soon as your mom come in the kitchen, blah, 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 blah. And they start whining and crying with the bottle and stuff like that. But they be sitting on the couch, so, come on, Jaleel. we gotta get together and do this, man. You about to rise up. Right when you turn 10 or 11, it's on, man. It is on. So the babies, man, they come straight from the source. And old people, those are the best people to keep your babies around too, because they got the most wisdom. So that's why when certain cultures have babies, they place them around their older elders so they can learn. Because when you die, you go back to the source, and when you're born, you're coming from the source. So it's like a cycle, something like that. Everything is about spirituality when you come to earth. But this point in time that what we're living in now, for some reason, it's like we getting to that point, you know, we getting to that point. Because, I don't know, history always repeats itself. Every time human beings fall, they got to get up. They fall and they get up. They fall and they get up. So it's a cycle. So it's destined for us to come up. We gonna come up, and you can feel it every year. Every time a new year come, human beings, they just get more spiritual and more like, I don't give a F-ish, you know what I mean, type vibe. You know what I mean? We don't care no more. We just finna step up and do it. You know what I mean? And to me, I ain't got time for fear or hatred or jealousy. I don't got time for that. Like, the spirit is just so empowering that it's just like, man, screw everything else. Screw it all, yo. And I'm out 3 times.